Hi everyone, and welcome to Almost Cancelled. I'm Peter, and I'm joined with Mario
What's up, guys?
and Connor.
Hey, everyone.
We're going to talk about Wynonna Earp, Season 1, Episode 2. It's called Keep the Home Fires Burning, and full spoilers for the episode, as always, on this show. This was better.
Yeah.
I had more fun with this one, because we had a lot of problems last week. Some of my complaints still ring true. I still think, in particular, our handler guy, the black badge guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still think he has the charisma of a potato. He really, it literally everything he says is like he does the whole cliche thing where I don't have fun. I'm just I'm a strict business sort of law enforcement guy. I don't have fun, smile or anything like that. But every time he does it, he just seems kind of tired.
It doesn't help that he has nothing to do, though, in the entire episode.
Yep.
That is true.
Just
He basically goes, you go and do this, and then he fucks off.
Alternatively, Wynonna herself, I actually think is quite good in this episode.
Yeah.
I think she tries to crack jokes. She tries to cut that blowjob joke at the start.
Yeah.
What was the other joke that she did that really cracked me
There was
up?
one right after the blowjob bit as well, where it was like when she got out of the car, she said something as well. I can't remember what it was now.
I know, but even the whole bet, like if this gun doesn't work, you have to buy me dinner. I'll set up for
yeah.
tacos.
Yeah.
Like, nah, she's good. I think she's like carrying the show quite well.
And then when she goes in there and tries to like name her position in the badge and shit,
And then she's
At
just
the
like,
end, she's just like,
Crazy
fuck
girl
it.
with a gun.
crazy bitch with a gun, get out, everyone.
Yeah,
That was quite good. So that's cool. It's nice that that's progressed. I also feel like there was more style this week. Like, see that moment where the demon shows up at the bar, and the gun's behind the box, and they both sort of look in that direction. Then
There's the circle in on it.
yeah, it circles in on it. It felt like there was just a little bit more style in the direction, and it made it a little bit more interesting. Same with the main demon guy in this one, the sort of like the hoodie dark figure.
Dude with the white patch beard.
No, the hoodie
No, the
one,
shadow.
the shadow.
Shadow.
thing.
Oh, the shadow dude. Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I thought when he came outside at the end, I thought it looked a bit cheap. But earlier on, when he was in the darkness, I thought he worked quite well. It looked quite creepy because you could just make out the sort of hood shape and then like the bright eyes.
Yeah.
It looked quite creepy. So, props to that. So that was good too. Before we get into the sort of plot of the episode, I do want to talk about the scene about a third of the way into it that came out of nowhere for me, and like seriously, there's a scene in this episode where if it wasn't for the fact that it didn't turn into hot sex, it would be a scene from a porno right before the sex started.
Yeah.
I could, and even from the start of the scene, it starts with a shot behind the sister.
And the tap pouring onto a top.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, even for that, just a shot from behind her, if she's pouring it, she's in these like skinny little shorts, and the way she's doing it, it just feels kind of like this is meant to be titillating. I'm getting that sense.
Yeah.
And then she spills it all over her top, and I'm like, what is this?
And then the other woman comes in. She goes, "Oh, I didn't know you did a wet t-shirt contests."
Yeah. Oh, and her name, Officer Hot. Tell me this.
She does point it out. She does point it out when she reads the card, like, Officer Hot. Of course it is.
Yeah.
But I'm just sitting that.
No, I know that scene was weird.
Yeah, it was
It
like.
was like there was absolutely no subtlety going on in that
And
shot.
then she came round and helped her take the top off, and then she was immediately like, "Yeah, you're with a guy. Haha, I've been there. Call me when you've."
It wasn't just that it was a guy. It was a boy man.
Yeah.
Something like that, or a man boy, whatever it was.
Yeah, call me when you've woke up from that nightmare or something to that effect. And I'm like, what the
But
hell's going on?
obviously, she's going to be a bit of a recurring character because she shows up a bit later with
Yeah.
the Black Badge office.
And do you know the weird thing is though, for all the complaints I could give to that, because you could say they're being progressive by having like a lesbian or potential lesbian relationship, I do feel like it felt like it was more for us, as in straight men. It felt more like this is going to be sexy because
It did a bit, yeah.
So it felt over the top.
Well,
in that
I also
sense.
think their outfits are always really weird. They're always wearing really tiny pieces of clothes, and then like Winonna's shirt is always like very
To be
revealing.
fair,
barely on.
it does look very hot in that area. I'm sure you don't want to be in layers and all covered up.
The
no,
dudes seem to manage just fine.
That's typical though. Is that men always seem to just wear full clothes. But Wynonna, I don't think it's too bad. I see what you mean though about her shirt being kind of loose a lot. But her sister is always in these.
Well, it's always like
Yeah.
midriff. It's always exposed, and it's super tight pants. It's just,
Yeah.
I think it just looks like it's clearly made to get the attention of men instead of just seeming like
teen
characters that have
boys
to.
specifically. Yeah. That said, for all the complaints I can give that scene, they did kind of have an odd chemistry.
Yeah.
Well, you kind of bought it that this is a very ham-fisted attempt to lay the groundwork for them being together at some point or something.
Yeah, but I mean, there's shows that do that, and then you go, oh, they have no chemistry. But I at least felt like, okay, I can kind of see a bit of a spark, even though it's wrapped up in this porno scene, essentially.
Yeah. It could develop into something better.
Literally, the only thing that made this not a porno scene is the fact that at the end, she turned her down. Like, had it went the other way, as a porno scene. You know, like, that's literally all that was. So that was weird. But, I mean, it was interesting. Like, you know, it kept my attention. I'll give it that. Because I was sitting going, what the fuck is going on? We got more stuff with the villains. We know the head guy, who's revealed at the end to be the person who used to be, or the sister thought it was her imaginary friend, called Bobo. That's like the head revenant of this biker gang. And this mysterious guy who's probably bad, but might be kind of good, appears to be Doc Holliday.
Yeah.
Do you know what was really weird about the guy being called Bobo?
Mm-hmm.
That does sound like someone's imaginary friend's name.
Yeah.
Where you like, it feels like it's a fake name he gave her, like as an imaginary friend, or that she named him even.
Yeah, but then Doc Holliday calls him Bobo, and it's like,
I was like,
oh, right, okay.
It's like, that's his actual name. That's weird.
Calls him Bobo. That's nice.
Yeah.
It's a pleasant name. Yeah, that stuff was okay. I thought it was a little bit weird when Doc Holliday, like, he sort of like puts the Madonna up and he's like stealing from the sister. I think her name's Willa. I could be wrong.
No, Willow's another kid, the third one, who like got killed or kidnapped. When
Is
they
it
were young.
Waverly?
Waverly, yeah.
There you go.
Waverly.
Well, I mean, you've already used Wynonna. How many more names that have got like a Y or a W sounding name that you can whip out? You know, Wendy, I suppose, but that's too normal for this show.
I don't know. Willow's pretty normal, to be fair.
Yeah, they're going to run out though. They're going to have to keep naming female characters, and obviously they've already run out because they called someone Officer Hot.
I think, to be fair, it's just that family
Yeah,
to go with the Wyatt.
That's true. That's true. But yeah, what else did we think of this one then? Did we like the action scenes and the one-liners? I thought her, you know, putting the gun on the guy and saying I'm the girl with the big ass gun.
Yeah.
You know, it felt kind of badass.
It did. It kind of feels like they're having fun with that as well.
Yeah. I think it was weird. They did set up on the last episode that she did have some abilities. I forget what she did. She like kicked up and jumped in the air really high and did some kind of flip or something. And here, as soon as she doesn't have her gun, it's almost like, oh, I can't do anything. And even when Doc Holliday's like in the house and she tries to shoot him and she shoots the gun out of his hand, she just literally just goes like this.
Yeah, I thought that was strange how she doesn't even just try to tackle him or something.
Yeah.
He's running by you. Just fucking hit him. I don't understand.
Trip him.
Yeah.
Stick your foot out. That'll do.
So yeah, there's just a couple of scenes like that that just I don't understand. It's not consistent.
The other one that bugged me was the guy with the axe, and then the cop dude.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That felt a bit like choppily edited, like the one in the forest last episode. Felt a bit like that still, like they were really trying to hide it.
Yeah. That said, though, I did enjoy this episode much more than the first one. I can see it what it is now a bit more.
Yeah.
And as long as it keeps sort of evolving the fun aspects, I can put up with a really shitty like partner.
Hey, we've put up with worse.
Oh, we have. We watch Arrow every week. We've put up with worse repeatedly.
I don't know how you guys do that.
Alcohol.
But just,
Lots and lots of alcohol.
Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, it was better. The shadow villain was pretty cool. They've set up the idea that their old house, like that ground is like, you know, not holy, but something like that, where it
a
fends
safe
off.
haven.
Yeah, it's a safe
They
haven.
set up that there's 77 of the Revenants, so there's like a this is the target to aim for sort of thing.
That's enough for a few seasons.
Well, if they get through 1 or 2 an episode like they did this week.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. But, no, that's better. So, are we coming back for episode 3? Are we doing this? Yeah.
It's fine, but I still don't.
I had
call
enough
that
fun with
interesting.
this that I'm going to stick with it and hope it grows.
Yeah, I had enough fun to at least check out a few more episodes. Like,
If it gets to like 6 and it hasn't progressed beyond this, then I'll be like, probably not worth it now, halfway through the season.
But if you remember, like, iZombie was better at the start, but iZombie definitely...
Was about some similar to this situation.
Yeah, but it got
And it
better
kind
as
of
it
grew
went.
from there. Yeah. Well, I can't remember anybody's fucking name, but now Robbie's like, I know exactly who Robbie is because he's awesome.
Exactly.
That's why I'm kind of feeling like 6 episodes. It's like half this season. If it hasn't kind of improved a bit by then.
And I have to admit, I'm at least kind of intrigued with what Doc Holliday is, because he's not one of them. Because he can step in the ground, he can...
Well, it sounds like it was cursed.
Yeah.
And they're very clear that he's mortal because his blood still works on the
Right.
shadow
But
thing.
obviously he's immortal of some way.
Yeah.
But just curious, I can see him ending up being an ally more than a villain in the long run. I think...
Well, he's mad at
Maybe one of
some... He
those-
said, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like shady in between, always, never really defined.
It should be in between always, but I can see it once it comes out why he's doing what he's doing. I can see it being the kind of thing where he's going to be more of an anti-hero that's on their side than...
Yeah. Well, he sounds like it's just because he's so angry at something that happened and some woman that something came between them, and he just holds a grudge against them. But it's nothing specifically to them.
Yeah. But what I like most really was the lead actress and dropping her jokes and trying to pull fun out of the other guy, and
She has enough attitude to carry it for a while.
for a while, yeah. I agree with that. So, all right, that's Wynonna Earp, episode 2. Of course, let us know what you thought in the comments below, and subscribe and like and all that jazz. We'll see you next time.